Breaking bad news, the court is returning to its previous policies. A federal judge in Ohio has partially blocked the Biden administration 2021, September 2021 memo. In this video, I'll talk about the latest in immigration news. Bijoux.ngwanda here, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area, family law lawyer again in the DC metropolitan area. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you enjoy the content, please go ahead and share, like, and don't forget to comment below. Let's get right into it. A federal court judge, immigration court judge, has partially blocked the Biden administration memo of September 2021. When it comes to deportations, under the Trump era, they were deporting anybody regardless of their criminal history. If you happen to have a final order of removal or exclusion, you were deported regardless of your criminal history under Trump era. And under Trump era, they even went far. Whether your case was pending with USCIS, some people were really deported regardless of their pending cases with USCIS. That's how bad it was. Again, with this new ruling, what it means for us is that now they are not really taking into consideration a criminal background or criminal history of the person who has a final order of removal. Because when Biden came into power, he issued a memo, the September 2021 memo, prioritizing deportation based on criminal history. ICE was ordered to only deport people who pose a threat to either national security or public safety. But now, with this new order from a federal judge in Ohio, they're going back the way it was under Trump. It means what? It means that if someone has a final order of deportation, regardless of the criminal history, whether they pose a threat to national security or public safety, whether or not they are a threat to it, they can physically be deported based on that new order. Okay, so what the judge is saying in his ruling, the judge said that it is not the function of the executive to come up with new policies. Pretty much what he said is that this Biden administration is stepping into the function of Congress. Congress is supposed to make laws, it's supposed to create policies, but now we see the executive creating policy, and they cannot. That's why he ordered that, to block it, okay? So what does it mean for you? It means that if you have an order of deportation, my friend, you need to pay attention, because sometimes ICE does not come physically to your house. Sometimes you can be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and with a final order of deportation, you find yourself physically being deported. In order to avoid that, if you happen to have any type of pending cases with USCIS, like I-130, I-140, I-485, which I doubt it, because you have to actually reopen the case before you actually go file I-485. But anyway, if you happen to have any type of case pending with you, as I was saying, what can you possibly do? If you have a I-130 pending or approved, I-140 pending or approved, any type of petitions pending or approved with USCIS, you can join a motion to reopen the case so that you can be allowed to adjust status to prevent that deportation order to take effect, since that they're going physically in people's houses to deport them. So if you have a question, please call my office, 202-751-2180. Email on display. Consultation fees apply as usual, so that we can help you. Of course, we can assess your case and see if there is a possibility to really stay that order of deportation